Alright traders, Yearn Finance, as you can see the structure right here. Now this bastard is coming from $600 guys, currently trading at 40,000 USD, not even in 7 months guys. I mean this is insane. This is 228 days and the asset is, well, you know what is happening to this one right here. But the interesting thing which is happening on Yearn Finance right here is that the 3-day 21 simple is guiding the trend once again for Yearn Finance, as every single time it has been below this one ever since this bullish engulf attempt right here, around the $15,000 levels. This 3-day moving average has been guiding the trend on the Yearn Finance pretty nicely, as the price is actually sticking its ass quite close to it every single time it comes here. Every single time it comes to 21 simple, it gets picked up. So guys, what do we have right here? We have a potential breakout. We have a potential massive looking breakout on Yearn Finance guys. Now no need to FOMO, as my tone is like a very FOMO inducing one right now, but it looks to me like this is a pretty neat squeeze right here. Now guys, you can make this triangle in a couple of 100 different ways, and every pattern can break out in any single way guys. Just be aware of the fact that this can go something like this also and eventually break down. Now that depends on how much volume is actually coming in to support any kind of price action movement. Now guys, certainly on Poloniex not much volume, but certainly a lot of history, as this was like Poloniex was one of the first exchange to list Yearn Finance. I think there are just 30,000 Yearn Finance in supply. That's why the price action it's just very insane. Supply demand mechanics for Yearn Finance is just stupid guys. It's very stupid. So could you argue that this is a Ponzi scheme? No, it's a working product. It's a high yield farm. It's a good yielding farm, and it automates your assets into yielding. So guys, they certainly do have a good looking product in their hands. It looks to me like a lot of people also use it. So this one is legitimate guys. It's certainly not a scam. So Yearn Finance, certainly you could be aiming for a long term hodl perspective as well, although I doubt, because this asset is just close to BTC, and guys, anything that goes above Bitcoin's market value, it corrects down eventually somewhere down in the future. At some point in any cycle's life guys, this might go to 300k as well, but it would correct back below where BTC price would be at that point of time guys. Anything that goes above BTC price, it comes back and corrects. Guys, what are we looking at right here? We're looking at a massive squeeze which has a potential target of 75k guys. 75k per Yearn Finance, not a far-fetched thing to be honest with you. And when this one is pointing out towards 80k right here, let's see if this one is aligning with these points right here as well. Not quite really. So you could argue that you could go sideways for a very long time and then you can eventually hit your target. Guys, this is all speculation right here in front of you, but as far as we're maintaining guys, why am I saying all of these things? Why am I basing my thesis? It's only because of this particular price action right here. You simply got picked up from the 3-day 21 simple like a charm right here, barting to the upside. You have tested this candle right here. Now guys, you could certainly argue that this could have been a potential top, to be honest. Now guys, just pardon the 50-50 nature of technical analysis, because this is how it is. You cannot have a single-sided mindset, because if you do, you lose money. If you're watching these videos, if you're watching my channel right here, I'm sure something must have happened to you and your equity while trading these crazy markets. That's why you are in this extremely tightly squeezed niche of trading cryptocurrency markets. And guys, hit that subscribe, go for that like. We have to expand our community, and I'm going to be repeating that shit on every single video until we go for the 1,000 subscribers guys. Let's go for 1,000 subscribers in the next 2 months guys. It's going to be, things are going to get very informational pretty soon. We have been developing on certain key things that could happen for crypto allocator pretty soon guys. So stay tuned. You'll be having a lot of information, key information in the markets and insights guys. If you do take this one out, if you do start closing your 3-day candles above the 42k, this could be your potential actionable event. Now guys, don't get me wrong, anything can happen in TA, but that could be your potential risk-taking event for a potential move to 80k guys. That would be a 100 to a 90% move in one single trade. And well, who does not like that? And as soon as you're as far as you're maintaining this higher low structure right here guys, you see how this low was formulated with the utmost beauty right here, and this low also formulated with the beauty. These lows are high above this one right here, and everything is high above this low right here. But this was, you could argue that this was not a low but this was just price continuation right here. But you can argue that your structure is something like that. right? You are constantly getting bought in higher levels. That is what is happening. And Yearn Finance, I think, I personally think that this asset is not traded much by retail crowd, and it's kind of, it's a DeFi blue chip coin, guys. It's evaluated at a fucking 40k. Yeah, I don't think that much of the retail crowd is going to be trading this one right here, but you can certainly trade small chunks of it, like 0.1 YFI, or like something like 0.2, or maybe 0.01 as well, if you really like trading extremely small values in your trading account. Because guys, you do not need a lot of capital to make money in crypto markets, guys. Let's be honest, you do not need that. And you could argue that I can delete everything right here, and I can start making these points of supports as your potential lows, which are constantly increasing to the upside. Guys, this could mean that this is a channel. Your price is trending in a channel. The upside price point is at 54k. Now 54k would also be one of the important points to be taken out for the further move to 80k, potentially 100k as well, guys. Anything can happen in crypto markets, but your eventual target, what I am looking at, is going to be 80k, guys. That could happen as Yearn Finance just keeps on growing, as Yearn Finance user base keeps on increasing, and liquidity keeps on entering YFI as well. You can certainly argue about 100k YFI in the coming days, because this is a good fucking looking trend in the 3-day time frame, guys, in a macro, in a big scale, guys. Also, one more thing I want to talk to you about. So currently, if you are lending YFI in FTX, not in Uniswap, not in SushiSwap. If you are lending Yearn Finance on FTX, you're getting 300 APY. You're getting a simple 300% APY right now, guys. This is insane. Somebody is paying enormous amounts of money just to borrow Yearn Finance. Now, guys, you do borrow your assets. You do borrow, to short the market, but to be short in the market, you borrow just to sell it. But it looks to me like, as far as this trend is going on right now on the 3-day schedule right now, guys, you are getting a 300% APY just to lend your YFI on FTX, guys. I'll be having links down in the description below. If you're interested, go ahead and sign up. Go ahead, and if you do have some Yearn Finance lying down in your cold storage, you can simply trust FTX exchange. They do have the best record in the cryptocurrency industry. I don't think anything is going to happen. If you do have your YFI just lying around just like that, if you're holding YFI, you can simply head on to FTX and start lending your Yearn Finance coins over there. Links are going to be in the description. And guys, do hit that subscribe as well. All right, let's proceed with the small time frames. Let's jump on the daily as well. As you could simply argue that the 21 simple, any prices below the 21 simple are getting accumulated, guys, and it is getting pushed to the upside every single time when it's hovering for like 2 weeks below the 21 simple, guys. This is the pattern which is happening, just repeating again and again. So, well, as irritating as it might look like for short sellers on YFI, just getting bought back up. This is strength right there. These two candles right here is equals to strength. You want to certainly continue and at least test the 54k. You do take down 54k, you are targeting 80k, 90k, 100k, guys, on YFI. That's certainly likely. And let's just simply flip the chart around. If we can, let's see if we can make some biases out of this one right here. Is it double bottom? No, guys, we peaked below this one right here, so it's certainly not a double bottom right here. And this is currently trending under motion. This is currently slipping its way down, guys. Yep. You gotta just flip the charts around sometimes and just maybe look at some bear perspective as well. So, guys, you could have argued about the fact that this could be a double bottom right here for a further, for a potential trend reversal right here, but you did peak below it, signifying that there is no selling liquidity right here. Nobody wants to sell YFI at 45k, to be honest with you, as determined by the previous high, which was formulated back during September, guys, long time ago. No selling liquidity right here. Nobody wants to sell it. That's just pretty clear from the charts. Let's just simply get back right here, and number one step would be taking down 54k, guys. Not much to talk about on YFI USD. You are pretty clear about the targets. YFI against BTC. Now let's see if this one has some interesting stuff on its shoulder, guys. This is a pure shit looking chart. I have charted it out like I was trading this breakdown right here, to be honest with you, and I did close my position out here, which was aligning with this support right here. It could have been a very nice trade, a potential swing trade as well. But guys, taking profit is not a bad. It's not a bad idea at all. And guys, I do have this alert. I think it's been a very long time since I've had this alert right here at 0.87 BTC per YFI. Guys, we're talking about insane evaluation. This has to deflate sometime down in the future. Not right now. Not right now, as the USD pair wants to trend, guys. It wants to trend. Now let's see if we can actually formulate some grinds on this one right here, which are pretty ugly looking, to be honest. You can argue that this point and this point could be one of the grind formulations, so you can come and retest this point right here. That's why I have my alert, guys. It's just aligning naturally. I had this alert long before I ever thought of making a video on Yearn Finance. So if you do take this level, it looks to me like it is significant. There must be some reason that I had it for a very long time right here. If you do take this one out, basically if you do take 0.9 BTC per YFI out, you'll be targeting these points, guys. You'll be targeting 1.6 BTC per YFI again, which is going to be 100% move. That will be aligning with 80k YFI. So now, guys, you do have all the confluences of all of the indications telling you why YFI could go to YFI could go to 80k and maybe further beyond, guys. Watch for these levels on BTC pair to be taken down as well. Now this looks to me like a pretty good liquidity entering this YFI market on BTC pair. This is a pretty good accumulation right here for the short time frame, and ever since you left this accumulation, you want to continue your trend to the upside, and well, until the trend is to the upside, you want to be staying in the trend, guys. And let's see if this is aligning as well. I guess, but guys, this is not strong price action. I'll just be honest, I've looked at, I don't know, a million charts in my lifetime. This is not strength. This is not strength. Even if you do come to the upside, guys, I did have my Fibonacci levels of interest right here, but let me just chart it out again for you guys. If you do come up here, you will be potentially getting rejected at 382. You would be potentially getting rejected at 236 as well, guys, because this is a strong downtrend. Certainly it is consolidating, certainly it's in a squeeze right here. Let's just well, just for the sake of it, let's just determine this squeeze breakout as well. It's aligning quite a lot with this previous swing high on YFI BTC at 1.55 1.6, guys. Yet again, 1.6 BTC per YFI means that YFI goes to 80k. Alright, if you do lose the 21 simple again, guys, you could certainly wait out of the market. You can stay away from YFI for a while and let it decide what it wants to do. But as far as you're trending above the 21 simple on daily on YFI BTC, your price targets will be these points, guys. You break above this wedge, you're going here. You're simply going here, aligning with the 80k YFI. That's it. Pretty much simple things of the chart. Not much to talk about on YFI, as this is pretty easy to trade, guys. I mean, guys, compare this fucking chart with Ethereum BTC. You'll be like, what the fuck am I doing? If you're trading Ethereum BTC, I'm sure what I'm talking about, guys. That is the most choppiest chart to trade of all time. ETH BTC, guys. ETH fucking BTC. Just a weird looking chart. Anyway, now this could potentially break up, and I do have my alert now, guys. Just take a look at this level. I think you also got to have an alert right here on YFI. If it breaks above it and closes your daily candles above it, then you're headed towards this point. Alright, guys, I think this is perfect time to wrap up this YFI analysis right here. Let me know down in the comments if it made sense to you. If you have any questions, do ask that as well, as we will be, like I said, longing into these shitcoins together, shorting these shitcoins together as well. But the trend is shifting towards the upside, so most likely we'll be longing them. And guys, let me know down in the comments how you think this information was to you. Let me know whatever you feel about this presentation as well. Let's make it a more, well, a talkative or a back and forth kind of community, as this is a one-sided conversation. I do not want this to happen in the long haul. In the long haul. So guys, let's reach 1,000 subscribers as well, guys. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.